What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Av, and today we got a nice little lesson. This is Secrets of Metro Boomin. This is a new lesson. I can't remember which version of Secret of Metro Boomin we're on now, and we're going to get into it. I'm going to play a track, then we're going to talk about what in detail it is. And also, I'm going to let y'all know that this will have a free download link of what I'm talking about. So, without any further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the track. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to cam. All right, let's go. Yeah, buddy. So, what we're gonna be talking about is this right here. Is if I can remember where it's at. There we go. We're gonna be talking about the picture effect. This is so basically this tutorial is gonna be about getting that future sound. And when I mean future sound, I don't mean futuristic beat. I mean future as in the rapper. Now, people are gonna be asking me why. So I just actually heard a track. I've been listening to Dirty Sprite 2, and shouts out to a user. I can't even remember his name, and I apologize. He was like, man, some of your tracks can sound like something off of Dirty Sprite 2. Appreciate it, I really do. But technically, we're going to be talking about pitcher, like I said, and its uses. Now, pitcher is basically pitch correction. If you ever heard of, I guess it's Atari's Autotune. This works very much like this, except this is stock with FL Studio. This particular plugin, like it says, like it suggests this, suggests this. Oh my goodness, like it suggests is a pitch corrector, which corrects the pitch of your voice. Radical as it may seem, and let me go ahead and detach this real quick. Oh yay, I love Windows. Um, that is quite annoying. I just really can't stand that. But in particular, is this what we're going to talk about right here, and you're gonna hear it now. As you can see, it sounds like that. I believe if I mute this, it won't. It'll just play it regular. As you see, the pitcher actually affects it. The one of the main particular things about the pitcher is the way it affects it. You can actually have your effects affected either. You can go from male to female, Now, if he set it to female, this is how it's this is how it's gonna sound. Pardon me. Now, I think I can sway. I'm gonna switch cameras. So I'm gonna switch it back. Boom. Hey guys. But the main thing about this is that it affects the actual pitch of the voice. The voice itself it's not a singing voice, but because I use picture in such a way, it actually has a future like vocal sound to it. And I actually use this just for the fact that I just wanted it to have that glare and for people to actually get into the track that way. This is something that I pretty much came up with. I actually heard a track that used the same effect, but it didn't have this technique. So it's quite possible to do this in many other applications, but in this one is I'm using picture. And oops, let me go ahead and go back here. Yeah, I'm using two screens. There we go. There we go. Use it here. As you see, it actually has the use my MPC. It actually has the chords that is used in this, which is C sharp, D sharp, maybe C sharp. Let me make sure. C sharp, D sharp, E, and B, which I believe this be like B flat. But in particular, how did I get this? I got this by doing this. Now in picture, it's not gonna automatically sound like this if you just use a whole bunch of chords or anything like that and just put it in there. You have to set it to MIDI, and when you set it to MIDI, uh, that application happens. So it'll sound just like this. So, and then I added some reverb. But, all right. Well, the first things first, if I'm going to turn MIDI off for a second so that people can get the gist of it. As you see, it sort of affected it. But the vocals itself, which I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off right here and play it again. Okay, cool. That's fine. So it basically is not coherent with the actual pitch of the beat. So basically, these chords right here are much of the chords that are used in this beat, which is just a constant of B flat or B, a G sharp, a E, and a C sharp. So with that being said, that is how that is accomplished. But how do you get it to? How do you set this MIDI file? So where it is right here, if you see right here, it says port number 2. So how do you get it set like that? Well, first off, you get to have this, which I have a separate pattern, which you could do it on any pattern that you want to do it on. Excuse me. You could set on any pattern. I use dashboard, but just use MIDI out, or just go. Matter of fact, just go ahead and use dashboard, which you set up your MIDI, which you don't have to set up anything in options or anything like that. Like much like how when you set a sound module up to work in unison with FL Studio, much like how a VST works. But all you're doing is setting it to the port, and you can set it to port right here. Now, if you set it to, all you have to do is just left click on this area right here, which it looks like this initially, and move it up to the port. Then, you would basically just this is a simple process. You can either insert or replace. Damn it, dog. and go to this right here, which is MIDI out or dashboard, which will be in your MIDI settings. Okay, but so once you go from there, you know, whatever chords that you use or whatever one main note that you use, you can set it right here. And then you'll have that result, which I'm pretty sure figured out was gonna happen. I'm gonna go back into this. Oh, no wonder. But yeah, which will have that effect. Now, from that point, you can go and mess with certain parameters within this. Now, if you use format is really make sure turn that off. And this particular area only works when format is on, I believe. Let's go ahead and check. But if you make it male, it's gonna sound like this, which has a terrible effect. Set it to female, it sounds like this. Now, if that is your aim, go for it. I'm not gonna judge you. Then, you know, go to the middle. That doesn't sound too bad. Go all the way to the middle to where it was at. But that basically affects that. Fine tuning is basically you're just, what it suggests is it just fine tunes the vocals to where you want it to. So if I set it to 100, that's not what I wanted. If I set it to -60, it'll sound like this. That's not what I wanted. So you fine tune it to get it to sound like that, which is 60 in fine tuning. The speed of affects that natural speed of how the picture works. So if you have it set real slow, it'll sound like this, which sounds very much like the old version of it, or the original version of that particular Vox. Then you're halfway there if you set it to medium. If you set it to fast or close to fast, you get that what you want, which is basically that future effect. Once again, this will be basically a free download, this particular mixer preset. So, you know, look in the comment section, well, not in the comment section, but the description box, and it will be there for you to download and play for yourself. The actual delay effect, I'm gonna have to close that, and maybe go is this. So I'm not really going to talk about that. You got, if you don't have that, you can just go into, let's see, you can go into free delay. Once you go from free delay, you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to get that effect. So once again, guys, I appreciate y'all for your time. Wasn't a long lesson. I just wanted to show off the track and show off that particular style that I've heard in a Metro Boomin track. So, you know, if you like this video, give me a like. If you have any comments, any questions, ask me in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, this is the first time you see a video. I have plenty more Secrets of Metro Boomin videos. Boy, my English is not very well today. So, you know, and it's your boy DJ Ab McCree, and I'm out. Appreciate y'all for your time.